Hi, Tim. Good.
Okay, we'll go ahead and call the regular council meeting to order.
Mr. Thompson, will you lead us in the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
May I have a roll call?
Sorry. Becknick?
Here.
McKinney?
Here.
Shaver? Here. Saracey?
Here.
Bertone?
Here.
Heights?
Here.
Thank you.
May I have a motion to approve the minutes from October 18th?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Becknick?
Aye.
McKinney?
Aye.
Thank you.
From our solicitor this evening, Mr. Jim Lyons.
Did we go around the whole roll call?
I'm sorry?
Did we make the whole?
We didn't get them all?
What's that?
We need to get out everybody.
On the minutes?
Yeah.
Sorry. Shaver? Aye. Saracey?
Stay.
Bertone?
Aye.
Heights?
Aye.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
I'm
all right.
sorry.
From our solicitor, Mr. Jim Lyons.
I was interrupted on my report, but I have no report. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Lyons. There's a proclamation in your packet this evening honoring Reverend Tyrone Humphreys for his 30 years of pastoral service. I was invited to a nice dinner last week, actually 2 weeks ago now, and was able to present this to him. So Reverend Humphreys is a minister at the International House of Prayer there on the corner of Eagle and New Street. So they do a wonderful job. It was a wonderful evening, and we're lucky to have them. So nothing else for me this evening. From our administrator, Amy Cossack.
The CT Consultants has submitted our plan to the Ohio EPA for the water plant, so that is well underway. CDBG funding through the county, there's another $800,000 available. There's legislation in your packet tonight to approve the administrator to apply for additional funds. It looks like we might be able to apply for funding to help us with the Chestnut Street project. Fairport Harbor's portion is $161,000, and that's what we're going to apply for this funding. The community center is requesting a motion of approval from council to install new flooring in the community room, library, hall near the kitchen, and the craft room. This floor needs to be glued down so that the folks that come here for classes don't hit any grooves or snags when they're doing their exercises. The senior center has received a grant from the county commissioners for $50,000, and these funds can be used for this project. Grant will need to be used before the end of the year. The quote to replace the floor is included in your packet. I don't know how you wanted, if we address a motion later, Mayor?
We could do it now. So we would need a motion from council for the senior center to go, or actually, do you have to sign the contract, or is it for Chris to sign the contract for the flooring?
We can,
I think it's for Amy, right? Yeah. So it would be a motion then for Amy to sign the contract not to exceed $50,000, right?
Make the motion. Mayor, did they get 3 bids?
they did get 3 bids,
Okay.
yes.
I saw them. They're in the packet. Need a second.
I'm sorry, who made the motion?
Saracey made the motion.
Thank you.
And Elizabeth seconded.
Mr. Saracey?
Aye.
Shaver? Aye. Becknick?
Aye.
McKinney?
Aye.
Bertone?
Aye.
Heights?
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay.
The Service Department, based on our fleet management records for the Service Department, in order to reduce costs and ensure safe and reliable vehicles to deliver village services, administration recommends the lease purchase of a Ford F-250 4x4. This vehicle will serve as a frontline vehicle for the Service Department and meets requirements of a replacement schedule. In your packet, I've included a bid sheet from Classic Ford of Madison, and legislation is also included in your packet. There is a new coffee shop in town. It opened at 310 High Street. The name of the shop is Jewel Beans Coffee and Crepes. They serve espresso-based drinks, teas, and crepes. Be sure to check them out. They have extended hours from Tuesday through Sunday, and they're getting great reviews, so please visit. Events we have coming up, November 26th is Small Business Saturday, so please be sure to shop local. Harbor Holiday and a Day with the Grinch will take place on Saturday, December 3rd from 11 to 5:30. The Grinch reads at 5:45 from the Lighthouse, followed by a visit from Santa and a tree lighting in Memorial Park between 6 and 7, where there will be Christmas caroling, sitting on, visiting with Santa and the Grinch, cookies and hot chocolate, so it should be a really fun night. And that is my report.
Thanks, Amy. Appreciate it. Any questions for Amy? Okay. If not, we are on to our village engineer, Mr. Clyde Haddon.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, members of council. Amy is correct. We have submitted plans to EPA for the water plant demolition, the tower, the secondary connection, and the general plan. We're hoping to advertise those in the first week of January for bids. The pressure regulator meter valve is a little bit ahead of that schedule, so we're trying to advertise that as soon as possible. And then the Veterans Memorial, many of the plans are complete for that. Now we're gathering some information so we can put the electrical together for the lighting. And then I think we want to submit that to Planning Commission, so
Yeah.
maybe let me know what that schedule is. I'll make sure we get that. And,
Okay.
Third Street streetscape, it's my understanding that the county slate for the projects for CDBG is going to be submitted to HUD next week for approval, then we can get started on that. And then Chestnut Street, the OPWC project, I started pulling all the information together, all the records. We should be bidding that out in May for a June advertisement and a July award. So if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
Oh, good, thank you. I know there's still a lot of moving parts with the water pieces. Thanks to CT and Amy for keeping that stuff on track. I don't want to say too much about the CDBG ask. Hopefully we have something to be congratulatory about in the next meeting, but I know there's been a lot of work behind the scenes there. There was about a little over a mill or a mill and a half came available.
There was about 800,000 that became available kind of at the last minute, and they put out another advertisement for Lake County.
Right, it was a very short window to try to hit that, so Amy and CT have done a wonderful job with that as well. So we'll keep our fingers crossed for that portion of Chestnut Street. If we are rewarded that, that's just more monies that can go back into other streets here in the village. So kudos for your efforts. Thank you very much, Amy. Christine Page, our fiscal officer.
Okay. I emailed you earlier this week the appropriation statuses and receipt account statuses. I'm hoping that that works for you rather than include it in here. So you've got those on the side. Your reconciled financial for the month of October reflects, let's see here, $354,132.22 in revenue. $8,644.54 of that is interest on investments. Your expenditures for the month were $310,423.25. Your reconciled cash on hand is $3,741,299.85. Your second page in, your revenue for the year is $3,808,373.93, and your expenditures for the year to date are $3,128,245.83. That's those parts. Your check register is at the back. If you want to approve that for me, please, I'd appreciate that.
We need a motion for that?
Yeah.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Backnick?
Aye.
Still getting it. Saracen?
Aye.
Backnick, yeah, McKinney?
Aye.
Shaver?
Aye.
Bertone?
Aye.
Heights?
Aye.
Thank you. That is all I have, unless you have questions.
Mayor,
Yes, sir.
just maybe a request, whatever we email out, and I think it's great to email that stuff out, actually, but it probably should show up here because everybody should see the same thing that council members should see. So,
It's
paper
31,
items.
yeah, it's 31 pages, just the appropriation status and the receipt account status combined.
I know,
That's
but-
why I didn't do it.
but it's transparency, and we...
Yeah,
we
I don't
know-
have any problem with transparency. If you don't want me to email it, I mean, if you want me
No.
to include it, I will, but it just seems so,
Even if you
Yeah.
bring copies of it to the meeting, whatever we get in an email,
Yeah.
everybody else here doesn't get it in the email.
right,
So they should see a copy of it is what I'm suggesting.
I can do that.
And if we just have a couple copies here, if somebody wants to pick it up, then they have the ability to do that.
Sure,
That's
I
a
can
fair
do that.
answer. Thank you.
Exercise ring closed.
That's all I have.
Thank you, Christine. Appreciate it.
Thank
You're welcome.
Can I have a motion? Oh, no, I'm sorry, Mr. Saracen, we have the Safety Committee, Police and Fire reports.
Thank you. I spoke to both chiefs this past weekend, and they had nothing to report. And I have to compliment them on their thorough reports that they give council. You guys couldn't do a better job to let us know what you're doing, and I want to thank you. But do you have anything since then to report? No, I don't. That's all we had. Everything's in your packet.
Good. Yep, I know Chief Coran was away last week for some training down in Columbus. So appreciate you going to that. Very good. Did you have a good time?
I'm sorry?
Did you have a good time? You learn anything?
I did learn things. It was definitely school.
Yeah, good, great. Looking forward to it. All right, I need a motion to pay the bills.
So moved?
Second.
Saracen?
Aye.
Bertone?
Aye.
Backnick?
Aye.
McKinney?
Aye.
Shaver?
Aye.
Heights?
Aye.
Thank you.
Resolution number 2022-80, a resolution administratively recording the compensation of certain officials and employees of the village and declaring an emergency. That is a 2.5% pay increase for our employees.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Move to suspend.
Second.
Suspend. McKinney?
Aye.
Backnick?
Aye.
Shaver?
Aye.
Saracen?
Aye.
Bertone?
Aye.
Heights?
Aye.
Adopt. McKinney?
Aye.
Backnick?
Aye.
Shaver?
Aye.
Saracen?
Aye.
Bertone?
Aye.
Heights?
Aye.
Thank you.
Resolution 2022-81, a resolution adopting the updated Lake County Hazard Mitigation Plan and declaring an emergency.
Move to adopt.
Second?
Move to suspend the rules.
Second.
Suspend. Bertone?
Aye.
Heights?
Aye.
Backnick?
Aye.
McKinney?
Aye.
Shaver?
Aye.
Saracen?
Aye.
Adopt. Bertone?
Aye.
Heights?
Aye.
Backnick?
Aye.
McKinney?
Aye.
Shaver?
Aye.
Saracen?
Aye.
Thank you.
Resolution 2022-82, a resolution to amend the personnel policy to add Juneteenth as a paid holiday beginning in 2023 and declaring an emergency.
Move to adopt. Second. Move to suspend. Second.
Suspend. Backnick?
Aye.
Shaver?
Aye.
Wait, let me correct this, hold on. Backnick?
Aye.
McKinney? Oh, I did that wrong, sorry. McKinney?
Aye.
Saracen?
Aye.
Bertone?
Aye.
Heights?
Aye.
Adopt. Backnick?
Aye.
Shaver?
Aye.
McKinney?
Aye.
Saracen?
Aye.
Bertone?
Aye.
Heights?
Aye.
Thank you.
Resolution number 2022-83, a resolution to place delinquent accounts upon the tax list of the Village of Fairport Harbor for collection and declaring an emergency.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Move to suspend.
Second.
Suspend McKinney,
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Vacknick.
Aye.
Shaver.
Aye.
Sarisy.
Aye.
Bertone.
Aye.
Adopt. McKinney,
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Vacknick.
Aye.
Shaver.
Aye.
Sarisy.
Aye.
Bertone.
Aye.
Thank you.
Resolution number 2022-84, a resolution authorizing the village to continue to offer the Section 125 cafeteria premium only plan for health plans, group term life insurance, and health savings accounts for 2023 and declaring an emergency.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Move to suspend.
Second.
Suspend Shaver.
Aye.
Vacknick.
Aye.
McKinney.
Aye.
Sarisy.
Aye.
Bertone.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Adopt. Shaver.
Aye.
Vacknick.
Aye.
McKinney.
Aye.
Sarisy.
Aye.
Bertone.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Thank you.
That's fine. So we'll just pull it off the agenda, we'll have it for December, but that's fine. Okay. Resolution number 2022-85, a resolution authorizing the administrator to apply for the Community Development Block Grant Funds fiscal year '22 substantial amendment allocation for public facilities, improvements, activities, and declaring an emergency.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Move to suspend.
Second.
Suspend Sarisy.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Vacknick.
Aye.
McKinney.
Aye.
Shaver.
Aye.
Bertone.
Aye.
Adopt. Sarisy.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Vacknick.
Aye.
McKinney.
Aye.
Shaver.
Aye.
Bertone.
Aye.
Thank you.
Resolution number 2022-86, a resolution supporting fair housing.
Move to adopt.
Second.
Move to suspend.
Second.
Suspend Vacknick.
Aye.
McKinney.
Aye.
Shaver.
Aye.
Sarisy.
Aye.
Bertone.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Adopt. Vacknick.
Aye.
McKinney.
Aye.
Shaver.
Aye.
Sarisy.
Aye.
Bertone.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Thank you.
This is going to be on first read, resolution number 2022-87, a resolution authorizing and directing the village administrator enter into a lease with Ford Credit Municipal Finance for the lease purchase of a 2022 Ford F-250 XL 4x4 and declaring an emergency. Mr. Lyons brought to our attention that we need to make sure we went through the state bid process, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and if all that checks out, we'll have this for a second read in December.
If it's equal to or less than the state bid price, then
And I believe we're there.
I bet we are.
Right. So we'll just make sure that we dot i's and cross t's here, that's fine.
We could pass it subject to making that check if we need it bad.
I think we're fine. If
You
we
think
need
we're
it.
okay?
Yeah.
She wants to do it now.
Okay, it sounds like, it sounds
Could we
like
do
we
that?
need to do that. Okay, that's fair
My
enough.
advice would be to follow Mr. Lyons on this because vehicles are extremely tough to come by.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So then how do you want us to pass this then? Contingent upon verification?
Contingent upon making sure that we met the state bid price, because if not, they'll probably come down to the state bid price.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll make a motion to amend per Mr. Lyons' suggestion.
Actually, I have two amendments.
Yeah.
so. Well, we can do the first one. so.
Second.
Who did that? You? Thank
Right.
you. All right. On the amendment of the resolution as presented, McKinney.
Aye.
Sarisy.
Aye.
Vacknick.
Aye.
Shaver.
Aye.
Bertone.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
And the other amendment is just putting a new section 1 and moving section 1 down to section 2 and section 2 down to section 3, just authorizing the mayor and Amy, the administrator, to sign the contract and necessary lease terms. That language wasn't included in that piece of legislation. So we can add it, it's no big deal, okay?
So moved.
Second.
Okay. On the motion for the second amendment, McKinney.
Aye.
Sarisy.
Aye.
Vacknick.
Aye.
Shaver.
Aye.
Bertone.
Aye.
Heights.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, I don't have
cover that
well, no, we
completely?
need to-
We have not adopted the resolution. I think we've adopted amendments, but not the resolution?
We now have to vote on it. We've amended it. Now we have to suspend it and vote on it.
Okay.
So moved.
Second.
Got to vote to suspend, Jeff.
Move to suspend.
Thanks.
Second.
Okay. Phew, that's a tough one. Suspend. McKinney?
Aye.
Vacknick?
Aye.
Shaver?
Aye.
Sarisy?
Aye.
Bertone?
Aye.
Heights?
Aye.
On the motion to adopt the resolution, McKinney?
Aye.
Vacknick?
Aye.
Shaver?
Aye.
Sarisy?
Aye.
Bertone?
Aye.
Heights?
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, I got one more thing. I had a letter on my, in front of me here this evening from Karen Bidlack. Mrs. Bidlack is resigning her position January 1st from the Tree Commission. It is not taken lightly. She's hoping for a smooth transition for her replacement. Her decision is based on her current obligation as a school board member while she assists the school system with a newly structured facility and other community involvement. I'd like to thank Karen for her time, and we will be posting the opening, I would assume, tomorrow or sometime thereafter. So if anyone is interested in Tree Commission, please give Village Hall a call. I don't have anything else this evening except wish council and everybody in attendance and who's listening to us to have a very safe and happy Thanksgiving. I hope to see everybody out for Harbor holidays. It's hard to believe that we're talking about that already. Not that I take any sides for businesses here in town, but I have stopped at the coffee shop and it is delightful. Mr. Bertone, maybe I'll meet you there for one of their crepes and we can see if they
Deal.
compare to what you had in France, okay, sir?
I'm sure it'll be better.
Take the opportunity to stop up. It's a nice addition to the food offerings here in the village. So I have nothing else this evening. I don't know if anyone from council does. Okay. Christina, you have something to present?
Yeah.
In the public portion?
Public portion.
So let me ask if there's anything from the public, and then we'll have a presentation. Yes, ma'am.
So Anna Call, 402 East Street. So I just want to let you all know I moved my offices to Fairport Harbor. So I'm a mental health counselor and a family mediator, and I'm opening a supervised visitation center for families, parents that need to be monitored with their children. Lake County is the only county in this region without a designated supervised visitation center, and I thought Fairport is the perfect place to host families that need support, particularly those that don't need strict monitoring. They'll still be monitored, but we have a lot to offer in the community for them to be able to walk out and about when they can go off-site. So I'm having my opening this Friday. So the public is invited to attend from 4 to 7. I'm located behind the Hungarian Reformed Church at 601 Plum Street in the annex building that they have there. And if council members want to come on Thursday, I'm having an art opening. The art students created an exhibit for the space, so that's from 4 to 6 on Thursday as well. And I want to thank everyone who helped me pull this together. Chief Coran, thank you very much. And Amy also, thank you very much for helping me be able to pull this off. So,
Very good.
thanks.
Best of luck. Thanks, Anna.
Congratulations. Thanks.
Yep. Okay, nothing else. The floor is yours, Christina.
Okay. I will ask Miss Heidi Elmore to join me at the podium. Mrs. Elmore is McKinley's elementary school principal.
Hello, everybody. So I was approached a couple months ago by Christina about starting a safety committee, and I thought this was a great idea because safety is, of course, our number one priority in the schools. We work very closely with the fire department and the police department. I welcome them into the schools all the time. So this was more of a concrete way to kind of bring everybody together, get our ideas together, moving forward to create that culture of safety for everyone, and then looking forward to the new schools, what we can do to improve on what we're already doing now, and then take that into the future, into these new buildings. So our primary focus is to provide families, which is that extra level of comfort. Like I said, we're doing all of these things, but really bringing it together and making it known to the community what we're doing to provide safety in the schools is so important. We really want to retain these families that we have in the district. It's such a small, close-knit community, just to make them feel comfortable and to know that their students are safe when they are coming into the schools. So I'm going to hand it over to Christina. She's going to go through some of the slides. We've been working the past couple months to try and bring this together, and we're hoping we have a timeline, and we're hoping by spring to kind of launch this. We're hoping to have some community members join our committee, some parents, and then the fire chief, police chief, myself, Dr. Paulo, and Katie Rumbarger, the high school principal. So we have our core team, and we're kind of just building from there to hopefully launch this in the spring.
Awesome, thank you. Yeah, so just to expand a little bit about how this got started, we just started brainstorming on some different safety-related topics. And I mean, we rely so heavily on open enrollment, and parents are going to visit the website, and they want to see what kind of programs we have in place. And I just think putting something like this together would be very attractive to someone who might be looking to bring their children into the district. But also, we need to retain the families that we have, and make sure that we don't have any safety-related issues that would be pushing them out of our district somewhere else. So I'll move on to this next slide, which is a quick breakdown of how it's structured. So there are 3 subcommittees: prevention and education, procedure and policy, and facility. And each one of those subcommittees reports up to the committee board. And from there, if you move on to the next slide, I have listed here the individuals that we've identified to be on the committee board. And I think what's really cool about this too is we've got Heidi and Chief Coran, who are, key people, being the principal, being the chief, but also district parents. So they can look at this a few different ways to help build what and achieve what we're trying to achieve. So the first subcommittee is prevention and education. And a lot of these things are already provided and available through the state. So it's a matter of figuring out a way to educate the children and get them information in front of them so they know that there are resources available to them. Prevention and education with drug and alcohol, suicide prevention, social media, internet awareness, anti-bully. So all of these things, like social media, internet, wasn't really much of an issue that long ago, but it's evolved, and it's not going to stop. So I really think there should be heavy focus there. And then moving on next. Sorry, I'm saying a lot of ums. Procedure and policy. Dismissal. Everybody's favorite topic. Visitor policies, emergency planning, all things that we're already doing, but keeping a group of eyes on it, figuring out ways we can make things better, and continue to evolve with the world around us, really. And then finally, facility. So we're going to start with the 2 facilities that we have currently, and then as time moves forward, develop a plan for the new building, because that'll look a little different than it does right now. Each one of these subcommittees will be responsible for, looking for grant opportunities and brainstorming ways to reach students and the community and stay in front of it. We are looking to structure these committees with students, faculty, guidance counselors, residents, parents, board members. So the next step is to push out a survey. And the survey has some questions, mostly parent-related questions, but some of them would apply to just, residents or someone else. But the survey will allow us to collect some data, figure out maybe what the community thinks we're doing really well at, and maybe what they feel like we're lacking, so that when we start to build these committees and figure out what we want to kind of tackle first, I think that'll give us a good indication of where we stand. And then this slide here is just kind of a quick rundown of the timeline. Again, we hope to plan to launch this in March, but we have quite a bit of work to do before we can get there, and we certainly don't want to launch anything until it's ready. But I feel like if we put in the work, it's a attainable goal. This next You Should Know section, I'm going to have the chiefs talk about this, because these are all things that they've kind of already been working on.
Thank you, Christina. On November 8th, we started off with our integration with the safety committee with a active shooter training. We at the PD supplied a certified expert to facilitate the training at the high school. So that was our first step. Also, recently I sent one of our patrolmen, Patrolman Oshner, to a training seminar involving threat assessments for local schools. This was given by the U.S. Secret Service. It's an excellent training opportunity, and I also saw the future need to integrate this also with the safety committee. He'll work hand in hand with the schools to develop safety plans with the any involving threats or even physical type of plans that may be developed in the future to head off any problems that may come about. So that's pretty much what we started off with the police department. Of course, there's going to be future integration with other trainings and things of that nature, but I think this is a very good program, and we are all in. Both of us with the safety forces, we're all in with this as well. So I want to hand it off to Chief Lloyd with the Handle with Care program, and that's the fire department's part there.
The Handle with Care program, I just learned about this year. I actually just got all the information in a big file the other day, so the next school meeting we're going to present this, or I'm going to present this. Handle with Care is a really simple program. It enables the police and fire department, if we have any encounters with a school-age child before school, we send a tip basically to the school, says, Joey had an encounter with the police or fire department. That's all they need to know, Handle with Care. They don't address the child, they just keep an eye on them for the day. So it's just another set of eyes, because the chief and I were in houses overnight that the school needs to know about. It might be their mom had a diabetic issue, or unfortunately maybe they had to serve a warrant at the house. So we want those kids to be protected a little bit by the teachers. So that's our program.
Awesome. So next steps, we'll launch the survey. We will collect and review the data. On the survey at the bottom, it gives people an opportunity to sign up should they be interested in becoming a committee member. So we'll take a look and see, who's interested, where they fit, and start structuring the subcommittees. And yeah, it's just putting in the work at this point right now, and then trying to launch the program in the spring. That is all I have.
That's all you have? I want, this is the first I've seen of it, and I've heard a bit about it. I want to thank you and your committee for taking this on. This is very important stuff. There's no other words really to say it. With the state of schools today, and You touched on it with the internet and the social media piece. It's so prevalent in our kids' lives, and it changes them, and it touches them in ways that we can't see as parents. You know, I experienced it with my own going through school, and so, yeah, I applaud you. Chiefs, if you need anything from us as far as the administration goes, let me know, okay? But I applaud you and your group, so the village is all in as well. Kudos to you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure. It's going to be nice. I think we're all going to kind of feel it. It's going to spread, you know?
Mhm.
Not just at the school, it's going to spread throughout the community. So I'm really excited about it.
Good. Well, thank you. If nothing else, I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Aye.
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 Aye.